Well, I haven't made a video for a really long time since I made my cancer videos. Just had some pretty devastating news today. Our general manager comes in and tells me and another assistant that they will be combining our offices and they will be laying people off. And I was like, oh, well, I'm safe. I've been there 2.5 years. Why wouldn't they keep me, right? Well, they're not keeping the doctor I work for. They're keeping a doctor from another office, and she has three of her own assistants there. So why would they keep me? I don't know that doctor. I don't work with her. She has her own assistants that knows how she works. So because of the economy, I'm not gonna have a job. I mean, things could change and I could receive a miracle and keep my job. Or I could be in the unemployment line. I guess I'll find out on Thursday. But right now, just not knowing. I mean, if I don't have a job and I have to get on unemployment or find another job or whatever, just I can handle it. I'll deal with it. But to sit here and not know what's going on for the next week is driving me crazy. Like Friday, I could not have a job. I could not have a job. I've been at the same place 2.5 years, and I know that's not a long time to work at a place, but where I work, I've been there the longest out of anyone in the office. I've been through three office managers, I don't know how many doctors, PCRs, those are secretaries, lab techs, and I might not have a job. I've been there through thick and thin. I've been there through wage freezes. I've been there through pay cuts. I actually had my pay cut by 5% for months, and I stuck through it. I had a job offer to move 2 hours away to be an office manager, and I didn't take it. Boy, am I kicking myself in my butt now for that. Well, I just spent my evening being depressed about it, getting over it, and putting my resume on monster.com and to some other dental offices. But just how do you deal with the fact of not knowing? I mean, everybody knows the economy is shit lately. I mean, everybody knows that. But I don't think it ever really impacts you until it impacts you. Like, until somebody, I mean, we had layoffs before, but they were in other offices or they were in our central lab. But until it affects you personally, I don't think you realize the ramifications of everything that's going on. I mean, right now, the budget for Pennsylvania hasn't been passed. So they're not including childcare. And I'm a single mom. So I really need that help with my childcare so I can work. Well, I might not even have to worry about that, will I? But I mean, you don't realize how horrible everything is around you until it directly affects you or maybe somebody that you're related to or close to. But it's like I just signed a lease for a year for my new place, and I can't afford it on unemployment. I have two little girls to take care of. How am I supposed to do this? And I'm just amazed and appalled and shocked and so sick to my stomach. And I can't take it out on the messenger. I mean, my general manager. I mean, for God's sake, he had to fire his own mother last week. I'm sure he'd rather fire me and keep his mother. I mean, this is all really hard for everybody who's involved, but I just don't know. I'm just in shock. I mean, I'm just in shock. So if anybody out there has any information or knows of any dental offices near Pittsburgh hiring or how to deal with this or just some words of advice or wisdom, I'd appreciate it. Sometimes it feels good just to get on here and vent, but and it's horrible that the other assistant, she's only been there 11 weeks. And I mean, I really can't stand the woman. She's 60 years old and she really is not learning anything. And I mean, I feel horrible that I'm that shallow of a person that when they said that, my first thought was, Oh, Linda will go before I will. I mean, I know that's horrible, but I guess it's just human nature to look out for yourself. I mean, I'm 26 with two kids and their dad doesn't help. I mean, of course I'm going to worry about me and mine first. But this other woman also has to have chemo treatments in November. So, I mean, maybe it is good for her to get laid off so she can be on welfare and they'll pay for it all together. But, I mean, that's a bad way to look at it too. I don't even know. My head's just spinning right now. Like, what do I say? What do I do? Is there anything I can do to keep my job? Or there's been so much drama and everything anyway. Do I really want to travel and still deal with the drama? Or maybe I'll just get laid off and I could go back to school. I mean, I could work part-time so I can still keep my place and still get unemployment. I have no idea. I'm just so confused right now. So if anybody has any advice, let me know. All right. You guys have a good night.